Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a recipe for a fantastic bread. It doesn't use any kind of flour, there's no gluten in the bread, it's very nutritious, high in protein, full of fiber, and made with cheap ingredients that are easy to find, and you're going to love it. Stay until the end because you won't want to miss it. If you love easy, quick, and healthy recipes, you're going to love this channel. So go ahead and subscribe, and remember to turn on the notification bell so you get all the updates because there are new videos here every day and you won't want to miss them. If you like recipes that help you swap out bread for healthier options in your daily routine, go ahead and give this video a like, and I'll come back with even more recipes here. And remember, I also have a playlist of healthy homemade bread recipes. So if you're looking for other healthier bread recipes made at home, you're going to love it. I'll leave the link down below in the description for you. Let me remind you that the ingredients, their quantities, and the nutritional information, as always, will be down below in the description. So I decided to make a different kind of bread where I'm going to use lentils instead of flour, and it's really amazing. I'm using red lentils here, also called pink lentils. I'll show them to you on camera. That's because these lentils will give the bread a color that's more similar to traditional bread. But if you want to use the traditional lentil, which is that greenish gray one, you can use it without any problem. The amount of nutrients and the nutritional composition are very similar. It's really just the color that makes a bigger visual impact for us. So I chose this one, but if you want to use another type, that's fine. It'll just look more like whole wheat bread and it'll turn out really beautiful as well. So with this lentil here, we have two options. Either we cover it with water. This isn't the right amount, it's actually more. The correct amount is listed below in the description. I just brought this here to show as an example because it's a very hard grain. So with this lentil here, in the right amount, you'll cover it with water and leave it in the fridge for 3 hours. Or if you're in a hurry, you can pour boiling water over the lentils and wait 30 to 40 minutes until they look like this. I'll show you. These lentils are in a different amount. This didn't turn into this. There were a lot more lentils here. But just so you understand, they're going to hydrate. And now I'll show you how they look once they're different. Look, it softens and swells up, but I don't want the liquid here. So I'm going to strain it into this container. Hopefully it won't make too much of a mess. And we're straining it because I just want the grains. I don't want this water. If you love these videos where I give you different bread options for snacks, for breakfast, go ahead and give it a like and check out the playlist I'm going to leave down here where I told you about the bread recipes. I have a playlist here with healthy bread recipes. And there's also another one with many breakfast and snack options, several super healthy alternatives. I'll leave it down below in the description for you as well. So look, we've drained the water from our lentils here. There's practically no water left, just a little bit here. So I'm going to put it in the food processor here because I want to blend these lentils until they turn into something like flour. So I'm going to add it in spoonfuls here so I don't make a mess, and I'll be right back. Hold on. So I put the lentils in here and I'm going to blend this until it turns into a puree. You'll understand better in a moment. Let's blend this first. Look, when it gets like this, I'm going to add the olive oil because that will also help me emulsify the lentils better here into the mixture. I'm going to add the eggs now. Remember, I have videos here on the channel talking about what happens if you eat eggs every day, whether eggs raise cholesterol, the benefits of olive oil. I'll leave all those videos down below in the description. I'm going to add the plain yogurt here. I'm using the non-fat one, but you can use whichever you prefer. And let's add some seasonings here. I'll put in a bit of salt and now a little cumin. This is optional. You can use the seasonings you like best. If you don't want to use cumin and prefer a milder flavor, you can leave it out. Or if you want to use oregano, for example, that's fine too. Whatever you like in terms of flavor. If you want to add garlic, you can add it here. Let's blend this first. There's still one more ingredient to add, but I want this to be well blended. Look. Now that the batter is smoother, I'm going to add a bit of baking powder and a little bit of Parmesan cheese to give it that seasoning, that saltiness we like, and a real cheesy flavor, which will be great in this bread. So look, I'm going to add it here and give this mixture of ours another good stir. There you go, it's ready now. Let me show you what the consistency of this batter looks like. It's really beautiful. The color is gorgeous too. Let me scrape the sides and give it a good mix. And now I'm going to put it here in my loaf pan. I greased this pan with a bit of olive oil, as you can see, and we pour the mixture in and bake it in the oven at about 360 degrees. When it's done, I'll show you how it turned out and how long it took. But before putting it in the oven, I'm going to add a little extra something and put a special touch on top. If you don't want to add anything, you don't have to, but if you want to put something on top to give it that crunch we like, it also turns out really great. What I'm going to add here, which I think will go really well with this bread, is a bit of sesame seeds. So I'm going to sprinkle a bit of sesame seeds here to give it that special crunch, but you can use any other seeds you like: pumpkin seeds, rolled oats, chia, flaxseed. Tell me, which seeds would you use, or would you leave it plain? So I'm going to add a bit of this wonderful ingredient here to our delicious recipe, our delicious lentil bread. It doesn't need to be a huge amount, just enough to make it crunchy, because I love these seeds in bread and on toast. So now we'll put it in the oven, and when it's done, I'll show you how it turned out. Hold on, I'll be right back. The smell is absolutely delicious. Just half an hour and I'm going to cut a piece. It looks beautiful. Come here. Look, I'm going to cut a few pieces here then of our bread so you can see better what the texture is like. Make this at home, it's going to be a hit. Look at this, how amazing. Make it at home, everyone will love it. Just look. And remember that I have a playlist here on the channel with cheeses, spreads, pâtés. I'll leave it down below as a suggestion for something to go with this lentil bread of ours. Look how beautiful the bread turned out. It's really yellow, looks just like real bread without any kind of flour. And just look at how soft it is. Make it at home. Look at this, how amazing. It's great with cream cheese. Remember that I have a cream cheese recipe here on the channel and other cheese recipes too. It's also super good with avocado mayo, and look how soft it turned out with no flour at all. I love smelling food. The scent I get is really of cheese. So make it because you're going to love it. Tell me what you're going to eat this bread with and which lentil you'll use, whether the brown one or the pink one. I told you it will work with both, and when you make it, let me know how yours turned out. I'd love to see your comment. Like the video because that helps me too, and share it with someone who will enjoy it, with someone who needs it. Let's spread this chain of good. That's what I want here on the channel. Let's try it. It's really delicious, really soft. Honestly, it tastes just like bread. Make it, you're going to love it. See you next time. Bye.